Come on in. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to chat with you till now. Nah, don't worry about it. This will only take a minute. Alright. You sit. I'll cut straight to the chase here, Six. Sorry, Team Rainbow Six. Can I call you Six? I'm just so used to following all the correspondence we all see, I feel like I already know you. And you know, Six, you're one of the last people I expected to call into my office today. I couldn't tell you why, considering the company you keep. The family even. Cut that look out. You know who I'm talking about. Old Uncle Ubi. So, I could start this off with some chit-chat about the weather in Montreal, though I think we're all above that here, don't you? I think so. So let's cut straight to the point. This is about Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. I called you in here because I have some misgivings about some of the choices you've made lately, about the direction I think you're taking this project. No, this isn't about you prettying up all the female operators one at a time over the last few months. Though, come on, don't think I didn't notice. HR didn't put me up to this, though consider this your notice about that all the same. I called you in here today to talk about this event you're planning. Outbreak, was it? Ironic choice. So, let me get this straight. Special event, 4-week duration, starting with Season 1 of the Year 3 content, correct? I'm just checking this against my notes here. Special mission, something about hazmat suits, and you get them in these so-called Outbreak packs, right? Cosmetic only, except, and this is the important part, these are gonna cost credits, right? That paid currency you can't earn in-game. 300 credits a pop. And there are 50 of these. Camos, hats, skins, helmets, the works. Yeah. See, I got a problem with that. I know it's just cosmetic, it's not pay to win, and I know, you're right, it's not, I get that. People still paid for this game, though. Like a lot. Already. And having a paid event, because let's not kid ourselves, free mission mode or not, the real content in the long run here is in these packs, kinda comes off the wrong way, doesn't it? I mean, all things considered these days. Because whether it's the $15 starter edition with all of its grind at the cost of cheap entry, the $40 standard edition, or that new $60 advanced edition you just announced with the 600 credits and the 10 Outbreak packs, or the $90 gold edition, which is just the advanced edition with a year 3 pass, or even the complete edition with its $120 price tag and all of the above plus the year 1 and 2 passes. You've already made this project about as customizably fee-to-pay as anyone can without just going full-on pay-to-win, after claiming you wouldn't at all early on, don't think I've forgotten. And now you want to charge this kind of money for premium event skins? I mean, what's the point of your season pass at this point? Because I thought, correct me if I'm mistaken here, that season passes were supposed to cover everything up front for all new content to come out for a game during a season. And even though I'd ideally argue that anyone who paid full price for a game should only have to pay extra for the appreciably substantive DLCs like actual expansions and the like, not skin packs like this, I'd especially argue that Season Pass holders not have to worry about paying for stuff like this in addition to the additional money that they already spent to cover additional content. And even they, the Season Pass holders, are only getting 1/5 of this new content for free? Well, free? I had hoped when I first came across this that the controversy was overblown, that one could just get these packs the same way one can get alpha packs, maybe from playing this mysterious new event mode you're planning. Just grind for them and they're all yours. And then this crossed my desk, and I quote, "The Outbreak packs can only be acquired for 300 R6 credits each." That came from your office, Six, and what the hell am I supposed to do with that? You're treating this like a free-to-play game, and it isn't. Case in point, let's crunch a few numbers here. I know, I'm not great at math. This is pretty simple stuff, though. So you're launching 50 new items with this event, right? Charging about $2.50 a pack, 1 item per pack. I know, they cost credits, not dollars. How do you get credits, though? With dollars. or rubles, or yen, or what the hell ever. They cost money, Six, and that's the point. And speaking of dollars, Six, are you aware that to acquire all of these new items would cost a consumer around $125 in total? 115, counting the freebies everybody gets, and that isn't even adding in tax. I mean, at least you're not putting dupes out with this, though anyone who falls for this event might disagree, and I digress. That price point, that is more than the cost for the entire Complete Edition collection of Rainbow Six Siege content. Are you honestly willing to say that this one event is worth more than everything you've ever put out for this game, including the game itself? Because that's what you're saying here. And hell, at that price point, that is double the price of another full-featured, full-priced game. Did you actually put 2 whole games worth of content into this one free update event? No, you did not. Do not even try to claim otherwise. I mean, are you even paying attention right now, Six? Not to me, I mean to everything around you. Are you paying attention? Are you aware of what's going on around you in this industry? Have you seen what stunts like this have just cost other developers, other publishers, in consumer trust, in market sales, in PR value in the last 6 months? Market trends mean something, Six, and so does the public perception of product value. And the former is taking a hit from the latter from this, because loot boxes aren't a good look anymore. Come on, let's call these what they are. This is you cashing in on a trend while you still can, while it's still safe to do so, and it's putting you in company you do not want, or at least deeper into that company, because let's call it honestly, this ain't your first time rolling with this crowd, or even leading it, is it? A throwaway event like this, one that isn't even critical to the core game experience, is not worth associating yourself with the rest of the AAA crowd and their greed, which your uncle Ubisoft has enabled every step of the way. Do you want to sync with the good ship loot box? Because that's where this is heading. Or do you think, with your Teflon reputation, your hordes of loyal customers, and your uncle's money, that you can just weather this? Or that a game as niche as this, controversy or not, won't damage the whole of your company's reputation enough to matter, even if it kills it? Because after all, you already got yours, and you can always just shut the servers down if they fail to meet performance goals, can't you? Either way, that sort of cynical dismissal, that cash-in against the credit of players' patience, is downright insulting for everyone involved. One last thing. I understand you also caught a lot of flack earlier for announcing and then rescinding, along with all of this, your plan to discontinue the standard edition of the game entirely, and then to replace it with the advanced edition. So it's not really advanced then, is it? It's just standard. Because that's what standard means. And I know you think you added value to it. Let me tell you though, all anyone outside your corporate meeting room saw was a company, you, increasing the price of a 2-year-old game. Not a good look, Six. And anyway, all that said, I'm glad you at least reconsidered on that one, because that was just stupid, honestly, and I think it showed your hand more than you realize. I mean, adding $5 worth of content, to a $40 game, and then jacking the price up to a full $60, and then expecting some $15 worth of extra random, potentially worthless event skins to make up for the difference? Did you even talk to anyone about that first? I can't imagine anyone outside your sycophantic yes-men friends nodding along with that like it was a good idea. Anyway, you did the right thing with that in the end, at least, though it took you getting yelled at to do it, which, tough love here, I think you deserved. Yet you walked that idea home, you kept the standard edition, so the advanced edition actually means something, and that's all done. At least for now, until your next inspiring great idea. And you know, Six, as I close this out, because we're almost done here, I feel like I should tell you something. I like Siege. I know after all this that may come as a surprise to you. I'll admit I wasn't sure about it at first with its cut-down take on the classic formula, and then you sold me on it. You started doing things right. You started correcting your early mistakes, and that impressed me at the time. And then all this happens. I don't think you're aware. I don't think you caught just how fitting a name Outbreak is for this event. Because you did catch something. And I think we all know what it is. It's going around these days after all, and I guess it was my mistake to think that maybe you were immune to it. Because the virus is spreading. And from where I'm sitting, it looks like you're content to just play the carefree carrier. Cover your mouth, 6. Stop speaking, start listening, and start thinking for yourself for a change. Take a good long look at the industry around you, and then I want you to ask yourself something. Is this a healthy direction to take myself in? Or am I just enabling myself and others to do further harm to ourselves and to the people who care about us just to get our next fix? Clean your life up, 6. You still have a future around here. Don't throw all that away just to cash in the short term. And 6, because you've already gotten up without my leave, don't listen to your uncle. He's a moron. I know, it's hard to tell someone no when they're paying your rent. Move out if you have to, because I think it's a choice that'll help you in the long run. Now get the hell out of my office.